Hey, want to race? Come on. You know you want to. We're right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so a few things have changed here at the Pallet House where we are picking up our next load. We're in the Red Kingdom, Chiefs Kingdom, Kansas City. But we're on the Missouri side, or the Kansas side still. Oh, there's a bump there. We're on the Kansas side of Kansas City, not the Missouri side. So technically it's not really Chiefs Kingdom. When you used to come here, it was drop your trailer off, and then they would put it in a door, and then you could grab that trailer once it was loaded in that door, because it's pretty tight in here, so they didn't want big trucks actually putting it in the door. So I dropped my trailer, pulled back here. He goes, no, you don't need to drop your trailer. We're going to load you on the other side of the building. It's alright. I needed to drop it anyway unless I wanted to walk in. It's not a long walk. I suppose I could have just walked in. We got to go hook our trailer back up that we just unhooked 1 minute ago. Don't mind me. There's just a few holes. So I'm assuming this must be where I'm going, huh? I feel like we're going on an adventure. We're in the trees. There's garbage everywhere. There's holes that swallow your truck. Maybe it's kind of like we're off-roading. Huh. Okay. It's our door right there. Whew. Does anyone else remember those days of back when you first started driving truck and you would worry about people watching you back your trailers in? That was the case here. We are backed into the door. We ended up taking just a few little jockeys to get in because that building right over here was in the way. They are loading us though, and that's a huge plus. But I remember when I was first getting started in driving, I was like, don't watch me, please don't watch me. And I hauled feed, and luckily since I did that kind of stuff, backing got better and better. Plus I got used to having a lot of people watch you, because when you're backing in to farms and whatnot, there's always somebody there messing around with something or another. This shouldn't take too long. We're going to pull out of here. I'm not going to go too far right away. I'm just going to pull right up here on the other side of this road, make me some soup for lunch, and then I need to drink a lot of water today because, man, we didn't drink enough yesterday because holy smokes, am I feeling like crap today. Welcome to Iowa on a beautiful sunsetish. It's already down. Sorry about your luck. We're just pulling all over on the side of the on-ramp, on the side of the interstate, on an on-ramp, to do our little light test we always do right before it gets dark. I don't think I showed you guys what we were hauling. It's pallets, if you haven't guessed it. Front to back, top to bottom, full. I was sitting here stretching my legs, basically just staring at my phone for a couple minutes. And I always tell you guys, I've preached it actually since I started my channel, is I'm not a teacher. Do not listen to a word I say. If I give you advice, don't listen to it, and don't do as I do. I actually think I'm going to give some advice, and I hope some of you listen to it. First off, how awesome is this weather? I am just now turning my heater on for the day. It's been 42 degrees all day and holding solid. It hasn't been like a really quick cool down, warm up, cool down. It's been just holding solid around that 40 to 45 degrees. I really like that. Here in the next 2 days, I think we're gonna dramatically feel a huge cool down. But rumor has it, the weather people are saying that this could actually be our last Arctic blast for a little bit. That'd be a huge plus. But we are into winter. Remember those storms we got not too long ago, a couple weeks ago? I was just doing my thing, going through Facebook, and I come across this. You know how Facebook. Well, if you don't know Facebook, you don't know it, but it just shows you stuff that you haven't liked the channel or anything else. And one of them was this post where this gentleman posted up a picture that it was snowing in a truck stop. There wasn't a whole lot of snow, but it was snowing pretty good. And he said, parked up, no reason to fight the roads, and blah blah blah. And I seen that and I go, well, good for him, man. Went to the comment section. Those guys ripped him apart. I mean, let's face it, we always tell all these new drivers, we're supposed to tell them, hey, respect your elders, take your advice, and don't act like you know everything, and that'll help you be a better truck driver. Well, how in the world is this kid supposed to be a better truck driver when he parks his truck because he doesn't want to run in snow, and everybody rips him apart for being a pansy ass? It's not the fact of the snow. Anybody can drive. Okay, not everybody can drive on snow, but it's the fact of, in the past 5 years, I'd say, the amount of pileups at every single snowstorm. You know, the experts say it only takes 3/4 of an inch to make people start going into the ditch and driving recklessly. But within the past 5 years, I don't know, what do you guys think? Within the past 5 years, there has been huge amounts of pileups. Every single snowstorm, pile up, pile up, pile up, pile up, pile up. And for like me, I used to drive, I remember times leaving Indianapolis, Indiana, getting back to Sioux City, Iowa, and not really even seeing pavement the entire way. It was just completely snow or ice covered, just not pleasant driving conditions. I was doing it in the middle of the night, you know, when there's no one else out and about. That's about the only time you see me running on crappy roads voluntarily. But then I kind of decided, you know what, within the past 5 years probably, no, there's way too many people piled up on the side of an interstate. And even if you're a really good driver, can you get away from those pile-ups? No, not usually. Well, then you slow down. Well, then it comes to you get slower than 45 mile an hour on the interstate. There's no reason to even be on it. So my advice to new truck drivers: either stay off social media trucking sites or don't listen to them. And that sucks to say, because truck drivers are supposed to give advice to new drivers and help them out. Instead, everybody's telling them, oh, you're a pansy if you don't drive in snow and ice. You're not a real truck driver if you don't drive in snow and ice. Well, I'm not a veteran. What, 20 years? Yeah, I'm not a veteran. So, you take it with a grain of salt, but don't get on those social sites. Just drive your truck. If you want to park it, park it. If it's going to be snowing, lightly snowing or whatnot, park it. Because at the end of the day, it's you're the driver, man. I mean, you guys seen all that footage I did of those storms? All those trucks bottlenecked, beat up, wrecked in the medians, totaled out. I don't know if they all lived or not, but it just makes no sense to me. Oh, Kurt, you gotta make money. Yeah, you do. Playing around it. Modern technology is a beautiful thing, and plan around it. Like the snowstorm that hit across Central America, we knew that was coming for 2 weeks. You know, I got there was jobs I could have taken down into Kansas like we normally do. No, pass. And I took one that went out to eastern Iowa. It's just what you do. Plan around it. That's not my advice. I can't tell you guys how to plan anything. My advice is to the new guys. If you're going to get on social media on the trucking sites, stay away from the comments, I guess. Well, 310 miles later, we are in Sioux City, Iowa right now. We just showed up to get our pallets unloaded, and they're going to lunch break. So they're going to be gone for about an hour. It's okay. We backed into the door. We're going to chill out here and just wipe some stuff down, eat a little supper, probably stare at my phone for a little bit longer, and then we'll get unloaded and then move on from here. Hello, beautiful one. How are you? Yes, you are just so beautiful. Yes. Are you feeling good today? Yeah, you are? You are? That's good. Don't fall. It's really icy here. It's the one flaw in my tarp thing that I do around the truck is the wind. If it's really windy out, the tarp setup I have doesn't work right now. I need to go up to the city again and go to like a Menards or a Home Depot and just buy a pack of, 50 or 60 clips instead of those magnets that I was using that I've told you guys about in the past. And then probably get a bunch of sandbags for around the bottom of her. But usually when the wind is up, the temperatures are up. Like right now, it's almost 50 degrees. That is, we're back home, and it's almost 50 degrees. Tonight and into tomorrow it'll be negative 25 degrees. So it's 75-degree difference within the next 24 hours. And the wind usually isn't blowing. But just in case it is, I need to make sure I go get those clips and get everything fastened down and ready for the big freeze, because we'll be firing her back up right about the time the freeze hits the hardest, here in Iowa at least. These tarps are gonna go flying. I need to go get them off. You believe this, Jax? Opie, I just got done telling everybody in the other video how you don't move around much. Now your paws are completely covered in mud. Yeah, they're completely covered. I must clean them. Come over here. You ready? You hate getting your paws clean, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Nope, your paws are good. You don't play in the mud. No, you don't. Your lovely brother plays in the mud. But we do have to clip your nails up real quick while we're back here. Okay? Not yours. Yours are fine. Yes, yours are fine. Hey, Dad, I haven't been in the camera for a very long time. Let me just soak it in. Let me just soak it in.